Okay, hey everybody, this is Grace, and I can't get this camera to do like I want it to do, but oh well. So it's kind of a little bit higher than I want it to be. Otherwise, it shows the hood of my SUV. Kind of rhymes, doesn't it? But anyway, I just uploaded, didn't make public yet, a video rant, really. Maybe you can call it a rant or venting or something, about all this drama stuff going on, and I think I'll continue. I put the first parts of them up on another channel, didn't make all those public either, and as time has gone by, and I know the response by a lot I have seen over years, people who have complaints about what they do on their videos, their go-to, or isn't it called go-to, or their canned response, maybe is better to say, is always, well, don't watch it. And some of their, their followers or their type or whatever, they'll say, but just don't watch it. If you don't like it, don't watch it. That's just not how life goes. But it's not always, but for these, yeah, as much as I've seen, it's always been their, I said, their canned response. It's just not watch. But like I was saying in the other video, with all these things going on, boy, that's cricket, isn't it? But with all these things going on, it's been said and all, I'm quite disgusted about it, but I do want to see the results. I want to see if what all these things that they're saying, as though they're an expert on it. I'm definitely not an expert on how to do this camera yet. But, as though they're an expert, and they're putting out there, and it's so bad. It's just so very, like, some of it's verbally abusive. Some of it is, it's that whole thing of, my blinker. Recognition for something that they don't have the qualifications for to be recognized for. This is just not going to look right. Oh well. But anyway, read about narcissistic personality disorder. I am not diagnosing anybody, but look at those symptoms, criteria, and all that stuff. Yeah. No, whatever you look on it. Try to find something that's credible. But anyway. So I put up a video about that. This has been really on my mind, and I am curious. I have not checked myself. I don't know where the sound, there it is. But I have not checked myself. But I am wondering why the narcissistic abuse survivors community hasn't hopped on this, or have they? I don't watch people in my own genre. I mentioned before, even in I think that last video I haven't put up yet, haven't made public yet. Why I don't, and that was years ago. Every blue moon, maybe, not really, but yeah, maybe. And there is one person who puts up videos on a regular, she puts them up on, not a regular. I haven't eaten and it's almost 2 p.m. Not a regular basis. And she talks about this stuff sometimes. But that's it. And every blue moon, something crosses. But I can't listen to some of them. I knew them back then, and I know, yeah, I give them a chance. No. But I want to know if they're going to hop on this. I mean, this is, to me, it's like textbook. What the people, the commentaries, am I even making any sense? I haven't given the background on this new video. But the commentaries on this woman who is a large woman, and she's going through what appears to be, and they're stating as, a ending of a rather abusive relationship. And since she was in it before the ending, they've been making, some of them making videos on it, and they hint at a bit that they're blaming the victim because of her size, in part. Okay, they kind of sew it into there. Last time I said SEW, like with a needle, but I said like with a needle, but it could be SOW. I tell you, I haven't eaten today. But anyway, what they're doing is just so awful, and it's just like I just said, the textbook example of what she's going through. You know, the discard. She didn't do the discard. He did the discard, and all the abuse that's surrounding it, and she's having very negative response to it all, and the people, not just, you know, commentators. There's another name for it. I think reaction channels, and some parodies are names for it, plural. Parodies, yeah, and all. I mean, it's just so disgusting. They're blaming her, and like I said, some of it they're weaving in there about her being overweight. Okay, she's maybe obese, considered obese. I don't know. I'm not a health care professional. I'm certainly not hers. So I don't know her weight or whatever, but she is a large woman, and it's awful. It's awful to see. Okay, and this was the newer I mentioned of the two. And what I want to do is, you know, if somebody were to tell me, I don't know yet, I haven't put that video up yet, so maybe they will, just don't watch. What a response. But, and I mentioned the other one, I'm kind of making it, each part of that video was a lot of parts. But the other little dramas, and then there the little drama set, and then the people who are making commentaries, parodies, reactions to it. Commentary and reaction seem a bit of the same to me. But what they're saying, and it all seems so abusive all around. Not every one of them, Some people just say, yeah, that's not right. They don't seem to get that much, they don't get watched that much, like me. I mean, I don't do really commentaries. I do more of this, and I have wondered, maybe that's my problem, is I'm not doing commentaries, and that's why I'm saying this. I wonder what the narcissistic abuse survivors community, or just community, if they have, I'm wondering if or not, they've taken it up, because there does need to be some from people who know what they're talking about, but that's a question. You know, the actual professionals in this field, not ones that just claim they are, to you know, do something, to say something that is not this what I have been seeing too much of. And like I said, I'm only seeing what is shown to me, what, you know, or referred or something like that. But so I haven't seen everything. But definitely not. I can only stand some of them like a few seconds and, you know, say out of there. But I really do, to wrap back around, I really do want to see what some of the stuff that they've said, how much truth there is. What is the outcome? Like, if you say, well, this is part of the law, the other person says, well, we'll take it to court, and I want to see the results of them taking it to court. Or will they actually take it to court? Or, like I had learned when I first started making videos on my original channels about 7.5 years ago, that a lot of it's just for views and clicks, and it's a planned dramas. It wasn't in a drama, quote, quote. Now they're these really community, but yeah, you know, it's made into a drama to attract attention sometimes. But will you ever know that for certain either? You see what I'm saying? Okay, I hope you can understand me. I'm double masked here. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to talk about that in another video, because I found something out about me. I'll talk about it in another video. And but where was I? You know, I want to kind of separate these videos out, and I'm going to wind up probably, if I do, I always think this, but I never do this, put up more than one video per day to kind of catch up some of the videos I have since December. Actually, on one of my channels since October or something. Who knows? I don't use those other channels now. I do have those channels that I was writing those stories for specifically. I don't use those anymore. It was a bust. Seriously. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this one up. I'll start another one. This line was long when I got up here, so it might take a while. Talk to you on another video. Bye.